Hi, my name's Jocelyn, and my topic for this project is global logging. So, for my second current event forum, I wanted to highlight the California wildfires. The California wildfires, it's a lot different than fires from where I'm from in the Cibola National Forest in New Mexico. So, I wanted to highlight something different on the West Coast. So, California is being taken over by around over 24 wildfires right now that were mostly caused by lightning strikes. So that is millions of miles of land of pure fuel for the fires, which is overgrown vegetation, dead trees that have been sitting there for years. So a little bit of history before the current times. Before the California gold rush, California used to burn once every couple decades, and it was a good thing, because it actually cleared out a lot of the dead stuff and it was maintenance of the land, which was a good thing. And nowadays, the population of California has increased so much, and with increased populations comes more housing developments, more buildings, etc. So they try to not do as many burns. The land maintenance kind of slowed down a lot for fear of that prescribed burns might get away and get housing. There was many concerns about it. And a UC Berkeley professor is actually saying that because the land hasn't burned in such a long time, that we're now paying the price of the wildfires because of all the buildup of the trees and the vegetation. So my current event is a group of California officials signed an agreement for helping to shape forest management over the course of 5 years. And this project is going to include brush clearing, logging, and prescribed burns. So the plan would be updated every 5 years, and the goal is to treat about 5 million acres of California. And along with that, with the government's job, they're also urging a lot of the residents to help up with their part on the maintenance of their land as well. So creating fire breaks around housing, thinning, things like that. But there's also some complications and some concerns that came up with this project as well. First is fires create smoke. It is what it is. With a lot of smoke in the air and a lot of more pollution, hospital visits spike tremendously because of a lot of people that have asthma or bronchial issues, lung issues, things like that. There's also the concern of what to do with the waste products being taken out of the forest. A lot of people are talking about using the waste for cork boards and other paper products that we might use on our everyday lives. And the third is very important because it would be hundreds of millions of dollars to pay for this maintenance every year, which is a good thing because that's paying for jobs. So you'd have the logging companies contracted, people doing waste protocols, production, things like that. But President Trump signed a $9.5 billion Great American Outdoors Act, which it would pay for upgrades for parks and a lot of land maintenance. So that's my current event. I wanted to film this current event in another cool spot. So I'm in the Cibola National Forest, and I'm actually standing in front of a burn scar. This is a fairly recent burn scar, but in the desert, burns do a lot more damage because it's harder for trees and vegetation to sort of come back because of the sheer lack of moisture. And we are in a drought right now, and we've had a lot of very dry winters, so this is not looking great. But on this side, you do have a lot of the forest still intact where the fire stopped, but it's too thick, and this is why this burn happened, was because it was easy for that fire to jump from tree to tree, and there was also lots of vegetation under the trees. So that's my project, or my forum project, so thank you for watching.